Detective Keating, you know me, we've been here before. I did not murder this woman. And after 14 hours of grilling me on Christmas Eve, what more could you possibly learn?
You think blowing smoke up my ass for another 14 hours is gonna get me off my game?
One must have a game before one can be thrown off.
I know you killed Miss Agosia.
I didn't.
Tell me where the body is and I might be able to get you second degree.
Exactly why would I entertain that scenario? Even if I was guilty, which of course I'm not. Every single one of you has come at me. Duke, Diane, now you. And what has come of it? Nothing. Zero. Zippo.
Ashley Smith, Tara Webb, Susan Fadick, Carrie Ann Fox, and now Mary Agosia. The only thing they all had in common was you. All had flat tires, all serviced by you. You're not fooling anyone. We know you killed them all. Now, why don't you do yourself a favor, admit it, so we can all get out of here.
You are good. You almost had me believing I murdered those women.
So, we're just gonna keep sitting here.
Sure. I got no place to be.
Well, then why don't you ask for a lawyer so I can get out of here? I got presents to wrap.
I'm enjoying myself. I'm sorry you're not. Besides, second degrees for losers.
I want a coffee. You want one?
Yeah, sure.
What do you want?
Need your help.
Sure, if it gets me off this desk for a little bit. What do you need?
Sorry about the coffee, but you're not gonna be here long enough to drink it. You know what, you're good. Turns out that you didn't kill those women.
Damn right I didn't.
We have the real killer in custody downstairs. You're a free man. Is this it?
That's it. Signed, sealed, and delivered. If you need anything else, I'll be downstairs. Detective Chief and I will be holding a press conference.
Okay.
What's his name?
Congratulations, you are free to go.
You tell me his goddamn name now.
His name is Derek Hall, and he worked at the same road service company that you did.
That is such bullshit.
Not sure what you mean, but you are free to go back to your life of obscurity, and in about 20 minutes, Derek Hall's name will be world famous.
No. That should be my name. Whoever you've got down there is a goddamn liar, and if anybody's gonna be famous, it's me. He didn't kill anybody. I did.
And after 18 hours, why am I supposed to believe you?
Well, because if you went to my mountain cabin, you didn't know about that, did you? And checked in the basement, you would find every single one of the bodies buried under the floor, you dumbass.
The mountain cabin outside Idlewild? Yeah, we never had enough evidence to get a search warrant, but now I think we do.
We got him.
Yeah. Damn right we did.
Detective, you have a call holding on line 4.
Thanks.
All available units in the area proceed to 122 Ryder Court. Neighbor has discovered a dead body outside the back of the house. Detectives and ambulance already en route.
Unit 42, code 3 en route.
I was just there recently on a domestic. Unit 71, code 3 en route.
Do it then. You liar! Now, I'm obviously not getting late tonight, so could all of you please just leave?
Don't you want to claw his eyes out? No. He cheated on all of us.
Enough. Just get out, all of you.
Yeah, and what if we don't?
Then I'll kill you.
911.
Fine.
I'd like to report a domestic disturbance.
This is not good, Diane. Have you seen the latest polls? Antonetti's within 3 points.
Yes, I saw them. And trust me when I tell you, we have our best detectives on it.
Not to mention that the victim's mother is all over the news screaming for justice.
Every day that goes by means less and less of a chance they'll find those monsters that killed my son. John was such a good boy. This never should have happened. I'm just praying for justice.
Yes, I'm aware.
So, what are we doing about it?
I said I'm working on it.
So what are we doing about it? John Davis was murdered. There are a lot of donors in Grenier Park, Diane. Do I need to elaborate? It's time for you to go and get Scott Keating.
It's not possible.
Don't tell me it's not possible. Scott got a serial killer to confess after only 18 hours, something you guys weren't able to do for years.
Do I need to remind you that Detective Keating has not been back to work since the night he broke Clifford Daisley?
How's he doing?
To be honest, I'm not sure.
Well, maybe it's time we found out. If you ask me, Diane, it's been too long. Keating isn't depressed anymore. He's just, I don't know, in a funk.
You're a doctor now.
A talent like his has been on the sideline long enough.
Duke Brown is here.
Send him in.
This is first-degree murder, Diane. It's not a traffic violation. Want to shake up the tree? Get Scott Keating. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a luncheon to attend.
Of course.
Oh, detective.
Mr. Mayor.
Have a seat.
Mr. Mayor's not in a good mood.
Is he ever?
I think the night he won his elections, the last time I saw him happy.
I gotta tell you, Duke, nothing frustrates me more than cases like this.
Frustrates you, huh?
It's been a week since the questioning. Is there anything new?
Unfortunately, no.
Well, then unfortunately, politics is getting in the way. Mayor wants me to bring in Scott Keating.
That's a mistake.
Maybe, but it's my call, and I'm doing it.
And who knows if he even wants to come back?
True. But he is the best interrogator that this office has ever had, and this might be the case to bring him back.
Really?
Yes.
Maybe sober.
Look, if you don't want to be a part of this, there's the door. My back is up against it, my friend. So either you're with me or you're not.
Come on, Diane, you don't have to go there. You know I'm always with you.
Good. Then get me the files on all three by the end of the day, because I have a house call to make in the morning.
Not answering the door? Not picking up yourself?
He's been on silent.
How you been? It's been a while.
What can I do for you, Diane?
You been watching the news at all?
No cable, no internet.
3 women are suspects in a murder. Victim found in the home, stabbed 17 times.
Why the 3?
They found out they were all dating him at the same time. Idiot drunk texted him for sex, and when they showed up, I guess all hell broke loose. Cops were
called. 2 weeks later, guy ends up dead.
Think one of them did it?
Right now, that's all that makes sense.
What do you want from me, Diane?
The mayor's asking you to help us on this. I'm asking you to. And then this file is everything you need to know to bring you up to speed.
I can see why the three would be mad as hell, but murder, just for cheating, it's kind of thin.
Duke Brown's convinced.
You got Duke Brown on the case? Yeah, he's a good detective. How long did he interrogate him before you released him?
How do you know we let him go?
Come on, Diane, you wouldn't be here if they were still in custody.
9.5 hours. We saw that they'd had enough, so we turned them loose before they lawyered up.
Evidence?
Crime scene was pretty clean, besides blood and a ball of tape.
Yeah, well, jealousy and anger can be a deadly combination.
Yeah, you got that right.
The victim have a name?
Yes. John Davis.
It's been 540 days since Molly and Jessica left me. Molly kept complaining that I worked too hard. And I can't help but thinking that if I was home on that Christmas Eve instead of interrogating Clifford Daisley for 18 hours, things might have been different. But, we got a serial killer off the street, so that's something.
Just so you know, Scott, it's more than just something. It's way more than that.
Well, just leave the file on your way out. I'll take a look.
Listen, if I didn't say so earlier, it's good to see you again.
Good morning, Alice. Good morning. Messages?
Yes, the banners and posters are ready to be picked up at ABC Imaging.
Excellent.
The contracts came.
Great.
And you have a potential new client. I already put him in your office, so.
A walk-in.
Yeah, his name is Greg Fuller.
First suspect, Karen Jones, 45, divorced, no children. She's the owner of a small advertising company. Karen and John had been seeing each other the longest. She's tough and extremely smart. He pushed for them to get married, but she wouldn't marry someone who makes less money than her. However, I'm sure it didn't sit well with Karen when she found out he was cheating with multiple women.
Good morning, Mr. Fuller.
Call me Greg.
Karen Jones. What can I do for you, Greg?
Well, my brother and I are opening up a restaurant in the Valley, and we're thinking about advertising on social media, radio, that type of thing, and we hear that's something that you do.
Social media is my specialty.
Great. It's great.
What kind of restaurant?
Well, we haven't decided yet, but look, Karen Jones, you were the girlfriend of the guy that got killed. I read about it. I'm sorry about that.
Thank you. I'd broken up with him 2 months prior. I had to read about it too.
How did you feel when you found out?
Are we here to talk about my love life or your ad campaign?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't do anything without running it past my brother, but I always like to get a read on someone I might be working with.
Absolutely.
And I have a feeling that you'll be seeing me again soon.
Looking forward to it.
It was a pleasure.
All mine. Exciting. I'm looking forward to handling your advertising.
The one thing I know is you get the best effort from those that are professional in their field. That doesn't mean that there's an unlimited budget.
Absolutely. As we discussed, it's all in your contract.
Great. Okay. Remember me? Why'd you do it?
John, I'm in a meeting.
Why did you stop payment on the check you wrote me? I needed that money.
I can come back.
No,
Yeah, good idea.
Please, he's leaving.
No, I have all the information I need. I'll get back to my board and I'll get back to you.
I am so sorry. I look forward to handling your account.
Yeah, later.
Are you that stupid?
What?
You just lost me a 6-figure deal. So I'll ask again, are you that stupid?
Why did you cancel the payment you sent me? I told you I was gonna pay you back on my deal. It went through and I don't even have a deal.
After I wrote that check, I received a call from my credit card company. It seems that someone tried to withdraw $2,000 from a casino ATM. Any idea who could have stolen my credit card?
You're accusing me of stealing?
I don't give a shit anymore, John. All I know is this, the Bank of Karen is closed for good.
You're gonna regret you did this to me.
Get out of my office!
Anderson Party, Court 9 is now available.
Thank you. I'll see you next week.
Sarah Dobson, professional ballet dancer, 33, never married, no children. Sarah's part of a touring group performing the Nutcracker Suite all over the world. John met Sarah about a year ago, after a performance in Los Angeles. Sarah was the last one to see John alive, and her movie alibi the night he was killed is a bit shaky.
Couple nice shots.
Oh, thanks. No, did you see that last one was terrible.
Are you relaxing or working?
No, relaxing, actually. The owner, who's right there, he's nice enough to let me come here and play when I'm not on tour, so.
On tour?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm a professional ballet dancer.
Oh, well, that explains the gracefulness.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
Oh, I'm Eddie Klarman.
Hi, I'm Sarah Dobson.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Wait a second. Sarah Dobson? To the girlfriend of the guy who got killed. I read about it in the paper. Must have been crazy.
Yeah, well, if you'll excuse me, I gotta...
But I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. You know, sometimes my curiosity gets the best of me.
No, it's okay, really.
You really must have cared about him.
Sorry, but it was really nice meeting you.
Oh, nice. Hey, actually, I'm a reporter for a very popular blog. If you ever want to get your side of the story out, look me up.
I appreciate that. Thank
Okay,
you.
no worries.
Take care of yourself.
Tom Harris, Papa Pro Shop. Tom Harris, Papa Pro Shop.
Lord knows I wrestle with my demons. I like the kind that keep me up all night. The kind that ease my
Here you go, Charlie.
Thank you, Cass.
What can I get you?
And finally, there is Cassandra King, 46, single mother of one son, Jared King, who's serving in Afghanistan. Cassandra's husband, Paul, was killed trying to exit the North Tower during the 9/11 attack. Jared was only 3 at the time, and Cassandra moved to California, and she now owns a dive bar in the valley, and John and her met at the bar and have been on and off for the last 2 years.
Coffee.
Yeah. Just made a fresh pot. Cream and sugar?
No, just, Take it straight.
Here you go,
Eddie.
What? You know that schmuck?
No, I just think it's kind of odd to have an article like that framed.
It's my claim to fame. I used to date that lying, cheating, stealing SOB.
Oh, yeah? You mind if I,
No. Read all about it.
What, you're Cassandra King. I read this article. The police suspected you of murder.
Yeah, but I didn't do it.
So they cleared you. That's pretty good, huh?
Well, I don't know about all that. I just told him Sarah probably did it. The look on her face the night we caught him. Oof.
The victim, John Davis, was caught by Cassandra King, Sarah Dobson, and Karen Jones all at the same time.
Yeah, it was a hell of a night. Idiot, he was drunk. He texted me telling me he missed me. Come on by my house, I get there. His other two girlfriends are already there. Fool sent us all the same text.
I'm sure that went over well, huh?
Like a lead balloon, baby. Sarah just cried. Karen wanted to kill him. So did I. We probably would have, but I guess some neighbor must have heard the commotion and called the cops. Next thing we know, the cops show up, they tell us we have a choice. Either leave or spend the night in jail. So we all split. A couple weeks later, he winds up dead.
So wait a second, you said that you and Karen wanted him dead, but Sarah was just crying?
Yeah.
But then, didn't you just say that Sarah also wanted to kill him?
Look, I don't really know what anyone else did or wanted to do. I just know that I didn't do it. See, I've got too much to lose. I've got my bar. I've got nice customers like Charlie here. And most importantly, I've got my son over in Afghanistan. He's my everything. I wouldn't do that to him.
No. Thank him for his service.
I'll do that. What, no change?
Buy one for Charlie.
Hey, thanks, guy.
Big spender.
Okay?
Okay, what?
I'm in.
You read the files?
Not only that, I went and met with every one of them.
Wow. Have a seat. You know I want you on this, but I am under a lot of pressure from the mayor. I don't need you losing it and downing a pint of scotch.
Yeah, it's a fair concern. But I thought you said it was the mayor that asked you to bring me in on this.
Not if you fail, then it's my call.
Understood. Yeah, look, Diane, I'm done drinking. I mean, I drank enough in the last 2 years to last me a lifetime, so trust me, everything will be by the book.
There will be ground rules. You will consult with Duke. On all interrogations, he will listen in and watch from behind the glass.
Done. What else?
I expect to be kept in the loop on all developments. I don't have to remind you that there are circumstances to these interrogations, and if I feel, even for a second, that you are taking it personal, you're gone.
Diane, you asked me to do a job. I'll do the job.
Last thing, I will protect the integrity of this department at all costs.
Understood. So, what's the play?
You tell me.
Bring him in.
This afternoon, the Los Angeles Police Department brought back in the 3 women in connection with the horrific murder of John Davis. Karen Jones, Cassandra King, and Sarah Dobson, all former girlfriends of Mr. Davis, are being accused of either conspiring together or acting alone. All 3 women have maintained their innocence. John's mother, Francine Davis, was standing by to talk about today's developments.
This is the second time that these same women have been brought in, and I'm just hoping it's for something new and not just for the cameras.
You've actually already interviewed him. What do you think?
Karen's very smart. I always have the impression that she's trying to stay 1 or 2 steps ahead of me in the questioning. Trying to lead me instead of the other way around.
Liar?
Absolutely, but it's weird. She lies about stupid, irrelevant stuff. She said she went to Hofstra University. She went to UC Santa Barbara. I mean, why would somebody say that when they know how easy it is to check out?
Look, I know, you've been on this case a lot longer than me, so I welcome your counsel.
And I know Diane told you I was going to be her eyes and ears on this thing, but I'm a cop first.
Copy that.
So, 72 hours.
I have an idea.
Game on.
You know, I knew when you didn't call back there was something up. Mr. Fuller, right? More like Mr. Fuller of shit.
Fuller of shit. That's funny. Miss Jones, my real name is Scott Keating, and I'm a detective with the LAPD. I was brought in 2 weeks ago to help with the murder of John Davis.
Such a waste of time. I already answered every question.
Don't worry about them.
Looks like I'm dealing with a straight shooter.
Glad you think so.
Look, I already told you, I don't even know why I'm here. I told the police everything, not sure what's changed.
Well, what hasn't changed is that John Davis is still dead. And one of you killed him.
Really?
Yes, really. Throat slashed, body stabbed 17 times. What, maybe a robbery gone bad? No, you're too smart to think that.
Well, it wasn't me.
Really? Okay. Here's how this is gonna play out. All right, you have 2 choices. 1, you help me solve this case by sitting there answering all my questions and waiving your right to an attorney. Or 2, you ask for an attorney, all right? And then this drags on for months and convinces not only me, but the district attorney that you have something to hide, something that will rain down such a wave of focus on you that if you didn't pay a parking ticket 10 years ago, we'd know about it.
Wow, that was direct.
You want a straight shooter? If you're innocent, I would suggest that you sign this letter waiving your right to an attorney for 72 hours. It's not a legal document, but if after 3 days we haven't charged you with anything, I don't think we ever will. But if you're guilty and you think you can outsmart me, I think the smartest thing you could do is lawyer up.
Got a pen?
I'll be back in 5 minutes. You want a water, soda, coffee, something like that?
Latte. Half calf.
Coming up.
Nice work. Diane's gonna be happy about this.
Now the clock is ticking.
What's in the folder?
You ever meet John's parents?
I know his father passed away a couple years ago. No, I never met either of them.
Oh. Tell me about your childhood.
My childhood, what's that got to do with anything?
Do you want to get out of here?
Of course.
Then stop asking questions and start answering them.
What would you like to know?
Father.
He left my mother when I was 6. Never saw him again.
Sorry to hear about that.
Don't be. Treated her like crap.
Physically.
Not that I recall the yelling. He would get drunk and blame her for all our problems. Mostly money. He went out for cigarettes one night and never came back.
I heard years later, he died of hepatitis.
How did your mother deal with him walking out on the two of you?
My mother was my champion. She did everything she could for me, sacrificed.
You were married, but it didn't work out. Think that had something to do with your dad?
That man may have been my father, but don't ever call him my dad. I was too young to get married. I stuck it out for 8 freaking years. Truth is, I never worked at it. I chose to focus on my career instead. I knew what it was like to grow up poor, so having to rely on a man, never gonna happen.
You still keep in touch with your ex?
Not even. Please. He was a douchebag, just like my dad. Father. Look, are we gonna talk about who killed John? I told the other detectives it's gotta be Cassandra.
Yeah? Why?
Come on. The knife that killed John was military issue. I looked it up. Only person I know who could get her hands on a weapon like that is a mother whose son is a Green Beret. Look, if I was gonna kill John, which I didn't, I'd just hire a guy. Less mess. Anyway, Cassandra should be the one in here, not me. What are you writing?
We found chenille fibers at the crime scene. You know anything about that?
Yeah, it's chenille. And hell no, I don't wear that crap.
Guard! Please take Miss Jones back to her cell and bring Miss Dobson.
Oh, Miss Dobson, Sarah Dobson? What a sweet, naive girl. She loved John and he treated her like shit. That girl couldn't hurt somebody's feelings, let alone kill a guy. I'm telling you, it's gotta be Cassandra.
Okay, just... You know that file?
Mm-hmm.
That file contains more information about the three of you than you know about yourselves. So when one of my suspects...
Persons of interest.
When one of my suspects, who actually grew up in a middle-class neighborhood, middle-class family, father an insurance salesman, mother a school teacher, happily married for 53 years, you'll excuse me if I'm a bit skeptical if I'm fed a bunch of sympathetic bullshit.
You forget. I dated the college quarterback.
UCSB doesn't have a football team. Something to think about while you sit in your cell for a couple hours. Get her out of here.
Let's go, Jones.
You all right? You look like you lost your cool for a second there.
No, I'm okay. That's what I wanted her to think.
Cool. You need anything?
Let's kill the lights on the next one. Don't be scared. You know what? Here we go. What? Like I said earlier, if you're innocent, you have nothing to worry about.
Karen is the one who killed John, not me.
Why would you say that?
I saw the rage.
You knew John's mother?
We never met personally, but we talked on the phone a couple times. Here and there.
We need to interview Francine Davis.
But you never lent him any money, did you?
No, he knew I didn't have any money. I mean, I'm a ballet dancer, and my mom's house is in foreclosure, so anything that I had, it went to her.
How'd you meet John?
Actually, we met the same way that you and I met. Yeah. Except he didn't give me a fake name.
It's part of the job.
He was young for his age, you know. But I'll tell you one thing, he had a temper. He got this package in the mail, and it was filled with dog crap. Yeah, the dog crap, and he lost it.
Yeah, why would someone send him a package full of dog crap?
Well, I think he owed somebody money.
What would make you come to that conclusion?
Well, there was a note attached that said, I'm gonna keep giving you shit until I get my money.
There it is. Someone was literally giving him crap. So you were dating John for about a year before you found out he was cheating on you?
Yeah, I think that's about right, yeah.
How'd that make you feel?
How do you think it made me feel? I mean, I was mad.
Hurt?
Of course.
Angry?
Yeah.
Angry enough to kill him?
No, absolutely not. I loved him.
Because in your earlier interviews with the detectives, Karen and Cassandra said that you threatened to kill him right there in the kitchen.
Karen and Cassandra are lying, okay?
You know how many times my mother used to say to me, if you do that again, I'm gonna kill you? Hundreds. Did I really think she was gonna kill me? Of course not. She was angry. So, are you sure that maybe in a fit of rage, that maybe you said something like that? Even if you did say it, that doesn't make you a killer.
Maybe. I was so mad. But as you said, that doesn't mean I did it, right?
State your name for the record.
Don't think I didn't see you eyeballing that scotch bottle before you ordered the coffee. There, Eddie. Cassandra King.
Did you murder John Davis?
No. Doesn't mean I'm not dancing a jig on the inside because somebody else did, though.
Do you know John's parents?
His dad was dead and he never talked about his mother, so no, I didn't know them.
Do you know what a Birmingham knife is?
I don't know, I'm gonna guess. A knife from Birmingham. A military knife used by SEALs and such for combat.
And your son is currently serving in Afghanistan.
He is.
When was the last time you saw him?
Last Christmas.
Did you murder John Davis?
Why don't you ask the ballerina?
Because I'm asking you.
And I already told you no.
How's it going?
Just getting started with Cassandra King.
How did you meet John?
He was a regular at the bar. Used to come in on his way home from work for a nightcap. One night I was closing up and he stopped in begging for a drink. Let's just say he was still there at the bar with me in the morning.
How long ago was that?
About 2 years ago.
And in your previous interviews with Detective Brown, you said that John owed you a lot of money.
10,000.
10,000. Did you have that kind of money on hand?
I borrowed against my bar.
I've been to your bar. It's not a smart idea.
I loved him and he needed the money. Wouldn't you do anything for the people that you love, Detective?
Hey, I'm asking the questions, and you do not talk about my family.
Excuse me?
Do you understand?
Yeah.
John ever pay you back?
No.
Nothing.
No.
I once loaned a friend of mine $2,000, and when he didn't pay me back, I wanted to punch his lights out. But 10,000? He must have been going crazy.
Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
I'll call.
We need to talk.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm in the middle of an ad.
A king and a four, you got nothing.
Oh, hey, what are you doing? You like that, huh? Well, I guess I'm folding. Be right back.
Hell, I'll call. Kings and sevens.
2 pair, 7 and 7s.
Damn it!
What the hell's the matter with you? I was gonna win that hand.
Where the hell's my money?
Don't worry, it's coming.
Bullshit, that's what you said last
Would you
week.
keep your voice down, please?
What'd you do, Johnny? Did you gamble my money?
Of course I did, and as I said, it's invested in a business venture. I'm told I'm getting paid soon, double. So relax,
You're full
baby.
of shit! You got yourself a cheater in here! Have a nice game, asshole!
He said it was for a business venture and I'd get my money back within a couple of weeks. Of course, that never happened.
Your son ever meet him?
Once. He didn't approve.
Why?
Because he thought he was using me.
You ever tell your son about the money?
Hell no, I didn't tell him about the money.
Son ever find out about the money?
Look, I know where you're going with this. My son's been in Afghanistan for the past 4 months.
In all your conversations, you maybe let it slip to your son about the money? Rick, careful what you say, because you do not know what I know. And the last thing you want to do is lie to me.
What does he know?
Nothing, I told him.
You keep me posted.
I might have mentioned it.
But as I said, my son's been in Afghanistan. If you think my son had anything to do with this, you're wrong. You're making a big mistake. I told you it's Sarah. She killed John. What'd she tell you her alibi was? She went to the movies, what'd she see? Kindergarten Cartel? Please. Nobody saw that train wreck. Some LA blogger said the person that wrote it should never be able to write again.
Taste in movies is subjective.
Did Sarah tell you that John made her have an abortion? Yeah, she was all excited to be having John's baby. But when she told him, he flipped out. He told her that he was gonna dump her if she didn't get rid of it. Now, Sarah says that they worked through it, she forgave him. But come on, how do you forgive the unforgivable?
How do you know so much about Sarah?
Because that night, after sitting here in this hellhole for 12 hours, we all went for a drink. Sarah likes to talk. We felt like her therapist.
Guard!
What, you don't believe me? Telling you. Sarah's a killer. You're wasting your time with me.
Jesus, Duke, you think we missed something?
Now they think my son did it.
Well, that's ridiculous. If that's all they got, then we know they got nothing, just like the last time they brought us in.
They didn't even know about Sarah's abortion.
Hey!
Sorry, Sarah. For all I know, you did do it.
Whoa, that was out of line.
Look, I'm gonna say whatever I have to say to clear my name.
Fine. Forget what we all agreed to, huh? It's like it's everybody for themselves.
And just for the record, John and I worked through all that, okay? So.
Oh, no, you didn't. Nobody works through that shit.
Speaking from experience.
No, just our experience with John.
Want a glass of wine or something? Come on, you know I hate drinking alone.
No, honey, I can't.
You can't. You mean you don't want to?
No. I mean, I actually can't. Not for at least the next 8 months.
You telling me what I think you're telling me?
I'm pregnant. We're gonna have a baby.
All right, hold on. Wait. Well, how did this happen? I thought you were on the pill.
I know, I am. I guess we're part of that rare 0.9%. It's called a happy accident.
No. There's nothing happy about this. I'm not ready to be a father.
Honey, I mean, are you ever ready?
Well,
Listen, you're gonna be an amazing father.
yeah, let me rephrase that. I don't want to be a father. Okay? Can't have this baby.
What? No.
Sarah, you can't have this baby.
I thought you'd be happy.
You believe in the right to choose, right?
Of course.
Yeah, right. So do I, and I choose for you not to have this baby.
What? I'm sorry. It doesn't work that way.
What do you mean? What? You know what? This is bullshit.
Stop it!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell. Just sit down. We'll talk. Come on.
Stop.
Okay. Listen. Do you know why I fell in love with you? Because you're smart. You're talented. You're beautiful. And you're the sweetest person in the world. Everything that I'm not.
I don't say that.
No, it's true. Okay? Being around you makes me a better person. The first night I saw you, you were pirouetting on that stage. I said to myself, I have to meet this angel. And not only did I meet you, but we fell in love with each other. I mean, how that happened, I'll never know.
You can be pretty charming sometimes. Sometimes.
Cut that out. Look, the future is super bright for us, Sarah. And I'm telling you, soon enough, we're gonna get married and we're gonna start a family. But now is just not the right time. Okay? And I promise you that there's gonna be plenty of more chances for us to start a family. But please, okay, I'm begging you to do this one thing for me. I'm just not ready to be a father.
I didn't even sign that stupid piece of paper. Now we're all stuck here.
Because we're all innocent.
You know, there was something weird that happened when I was in there, though.
What?
I was trying to explain to him that I would do anything for the people that I loved. I asked him if he would. All of a sudden, he flipped out.
Wait, you think he's distracted by something?
That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm just not sure what it is.
Excuse me, guard?
What are you doing?
I need to make a phone call.
Yeah, I'm supposed to let the detectives know if you plan on calling a lawyer.
I'm not calling a lawyer, I'm calling my assistant. I do own a business. Operator, I need to make a collect call.
I would love to go with you. Are you kidding me? Thank you. Oh my God. Can you hold on for 1 second? I just have to, hold on, okay? Joan.
Advertising.
Alice, it's me.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Stop talking.
How did you not know this?
Sarah never mentioned it.
I know. But why didn't she mention it?
Easy. It's a motive to focus on her.
Maybe.
Humiliation, embarrassment, regret, self-loathing, take your pick. No offense, gentlemen, but you get a big fat 0 on trying to figure out how a woman deals with an abortion. And this self-doubt alone could haunt her for years.
How long does it take to get over something like that?
Okay, just focus on the big picture. Ask yourself, what is the #1 cause for a murder investigation in the last 10 years?
Money.
Oh, let me know when you have any updates.
Will do.
Oh, and gentlemen, you never get over it.
Okay, Duke, let's assess where we are, all right? What do we know, all right? I know that somebody gets their throat slashed and stabbed 17 times, odds are pretty good that they know their attacker. However, we have one suspect, Karen, who doesn't care. Sarah, she cares too much, and even though she said she didn't do it, Cassandra, she wants to throw a party now that it happened.
Now you've got a taste of what I've been dealing with.
Okay, you do me a favor? You know, before you bring Miss Jones back in, can you give me the transcript of the interview you did with Sarah Dobson the first time you brought her in?
You got it.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks.
Oh, man. That is terrible. Wait. Who?
So which one of you went to the movies the night John was killed?
Hell if I know. As I said, I was having dinner at my assistant Alice's house.
Oh, that's right. No one else saw you, right?
When's the last time you went to the movies, Detective? Actually, when's the last time you did much of anything? Word on the street is that you've been off the job for the last 2 years.
We're not talking about me.
What are you afraid of, Detective?
I'm not afraid of anything.
Well, then let me speak. Who knows, Detective? I might just reveal something to you and not even know it. Christmas Eve, 2017. Molly and Jessica Keating driving down Pacific Coast Highway when a car jumped the median, hit them. Both were killed instantly.
Don't you talk about my wife and daughter.
Apparently, the driver of the car swerved when some tunnel piping fell off the truck in front of him. He should have swerved right, but unfortunately, he swerved left.
You have no right to talk about my wife and daughter.
Temper, Detective. You don't want to bias the investigation, making it personal. But of course, how could it not be personal when the driver's name was John Davis?
Oh, Jesus.
You have no idea what I've been through.
Ruled an accident. My ex-boyfriend walked free. Your wife and daughter are dead. And yet you sit in front of me and tell me you can be unbiased?
You don't think that when I heard John Davis was dead, part of me felt awesome? Wouldn't be human if I didn't. This is my job. This is what I do. I solve murder cases, and you're not gonna turn this into a shit show.
As far as I'm concerned, this whole investigation is a shit show. Be honest, Detective. Aren't you glad he's dead?
Oh, no. Don't.
Maybe you killed him. You say it's personal, Detective. Personal to who?
You want personal? You really want personal? You bring up my wife and daughter again, and I'll kill you.
Stop! Stop! What are you doing? Get her out of here!
The man threatened to kill me. I don't care what I signed. I want my lawyer.
What happened to my phone call?
Why don't you take a few minutes, calm down?
How can you sit by and be replaced by somebody so incompetent? Did you see him in there? He's falling apart.
There's no way to justify the way he behaved.
What happened, Karen?
Why don't you give it a break?
John ever tell you about the accident he had a couple of years ago? The one that killed 2 people?
Yeah, he told me.
Yeah, the one on Christmas Eve, right?
Turns out the victims were the detective's wife and daughter. What? Yeah.
But wait, he's the one that's investigating this case?
You know, you can question him all you want. But this guy's never wrong. Ever.
Come on, Detective. You know we're all innocent.
You may not be guilty, but no one in here is innocent.
Get out! Whatever you're thinking about doing, don't.
What am I thinking about doing?
If you think about telling Diane what happened, don't. She'll take me off the case. Look, I know I screwed up in there.
I told you in the very beginning that I was a cop first. Hey, man, you blew up. It happens. But come on, man. She baited you good.
Yeah, I guess you did, huh?
As long as you're not drinking on the job, which you're clearly not, because I would know. I have nothing to tell Diane.
Thanks, dude.
Who you got coming in next?
Got a video conference with Francine Davis. Gotta find out what her relationship with their son was.
I tell you what, why don't I handle that one?
What, in front of Diane?
You need to chill. Maybe you'll see something watching that you wouldn't conduct in the interview. When we resume with the ladies, you'll be back in the room.
Okay.
Good. Miss Davis, I can't tell you how much I appreciate this. It should only take a few minutes.
Good call, but do take this.
Yeah, sure. Miss Davis, did you know Karen Jones, Cassandra King, or Sarah Dobson personally?
No, I didn't. John and I didn't see each other very often, so I never had the chance to meet them. However, I did speak on the phone from time to time with Sarah.
And did any of them attend the funeral?
No, I held the service here in Florida, so none of them attended.
How would you characterize your relationship with John?
What do you mean by that?
Well, was it a good relationship? Did you get along? Did you see each other often?
I guess I'd say we got along pretty normally. The last time I saw John was at the reading of my husband's will, about 2 years ago.
Sorry I'm late. My secretary is out having a root canal.
Well, it's nice you to show up.
Don't listen to him, Anthony. It's fine.
Oh, shut up, Francine.
Before we get to it, I would like to say a few things.
That's cool, but can you make it quick?
John, please show some respect.
Well, I've known Howard now for almost 30 years, and I mean, he was the best mentor and friend that I could have possibly hoped for. When I interviewed to work here, right out of law school, I mean, Howard took me to lunch, and he made me drink 3 martinis with him. And then he asked me if I would do a 5-minute closing argument, overturning Plessy versus Ferguson, 1896, which would be known now as Brown versus Board of Education, 1954. I mean, I'm half in the bag, and I give it a shot. And a week later, I get the job. And a month later, I asked Howard, I said, why did you make me do that? And he says, and I quote, he said, Anthony, I have landed more clients and I have billed more clients at lunch meetings drinking martinis. and he said, you may or may not be a good lawyer, but if you're gonna work for me, I've gotta know that you're gonna be at your best no matter how many drinks in.
That was my Howard.
Yeah, that's a nice story. Now, can we get on with the,
I hope he gave you nothing. You can't even mourn correctly. You are a disgrace to his memory.
Yeah, whatever.
Please continue.
Sure, maybe we should just get to it. All right, let's take a look. To the love of my life, Francine. I leave all my assets. The house, the car, the boat, our summer home in Key West.
Oh, come on.
Now, as far as any financial assets, I've set aside $7 million. $5 million to be paid to my wife, Francine, immediately. And on his 50th birthday, my son, John Davis, shall receive the remaining $2 million.
Fuck yeah.
It is my hope that by the age of 50, John will have found his purpose in life, and this money will secure his future. But I must be clear, he says. God, I just feel like I just channeled Howard's finger.
My Howie.
Not one penny shall be dispersed to my son at any time before 50. Any financial assets north of the $7 million will go to cover legal expenses and the remainder donated to the Wounded Warrior Project. And that's it.
God, if he had known what type of person you've become, he never would have given you that money.
Fuck off, Francine. I'm rich. Anthony, see you in 2 years.
So all in all, you would say it was a pretty good relationship.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you for your help.
Please, get justice for my son. Good job, Duke.
Really? I don't think we learned anything.
Thoughts?
And I'm gonna need to see the security footage from the theater. And I need Cassandra King in about 5 minutes.
Not nice to keep a lady waiting.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Important call, really had to take it.
Heard there were a lot of fireworks earlier. It's a heck of a coincidence, huh, Detective?
So the night John was killed, you were at the bar in the back office doing paperwork.
I was.
He was bartending.
Milo. He's been with me for about 4 years. He's a great employee, very trustworthy.
And you fell asleep there, waking up there in the morning.
Look, we've already been through this like 20 times, yes.
And Milo saw you but didn't wake up.
It happens all the time. That's why he's got his own set of keys. He closes up for me.
And the cameras in the bar in the back office, they weren't working because?
Because they're fake. They never have.
How convenient for you.
Not really. If they were working, I wouldn't be sitting here with you. I'd be at home playing with my dog or working at the bar, you know, living my life.
Oh, I love dogs. What kind do you have?
A rescue. Pit bull mix. Sheba. What kind do you have?
I don't have a dog. It's the night John was killed. It's that knife. You never bought a military-grade knife.
No.
Huh. Guard, please let him in. Oh, are you sure? Thank you for taking the time to come down.
My pleasure. Well, you're welcome.
For the record, could you state your name?
Dan Dooley.
And what is it you do for a living, Mr. Dooley?
Oh, I run a sporting goods store in Studio City, California. You should stop by sometime. I'll give you a discount.
Okay, fantastic. And you guys are doing well?
Oh, excellent. I mean, $3 million in sales last year. We're about to open up a new store in Arcadia.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And can you say for the record whether or not you recognize the woman sitting here today?
Absolutely, sure do. She came in and bought a knife a couple months back.
With the store having that much business, how are you certain that this woman here came in?
This is ridiculous, all right?
Are you kidding? I mean, do you know how many women that look like her come into my store? No. I didn't work on her personally. One of my employees did. And of course, with those type of knives, we have to do a little bit of checks, make sure they're not on parole, probation, that type of thing. And so when she came back in to pick up the knife, she had to deal with me because she had to sign the paperwork.
So you are 100% certain that that this young lady bought a knife off him?
Oh, absolutely.
This is ridiculous.
You know what? Thank you very much for coming down, Dan.
My pleasure.
All right.
But sir, was that the only thing I bought?
Yeah, I think so.
Think harder.
Oh, that's right. You know, she bought a lockbox, a very expensive one too.
That's right. I left and I came back and I asked you about the lockbox. And I bought the exact one you recommended.
That's right. I remember now. And let me tell you, beautiful product. You should probably get one for yourself.
And if you check UPS International Shipping, you'll see that I believe next week I sent it to my son overseas. I'm telling you, no matter what you think, I didn't kill anyone.
Thank you, Dan. You can go.
Well, it checks out. She sent it 10 days later, but she sent it. Corporal Santos signed for the package.
Yeah, you know what? You were right, Duke. I now understand your frustration with this case. Look, man, in all my experience as a detective, I know one of them did it. But like you said, this thing is all over the map. Any suggestions you have, I'll take.
Well, you know, we've been focusing on attacking their credibility, asking them a bunch of questions, trying to trip them up. But if you ask me, my money's on Cassandra King.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I mean, Sarah would not kill somebody like this. And Karen, she wouldn't do it herself. She'd hire somebody.
So let's go with that. We'll connect the dots. We'll let her squirm until she confesses. Look, she had access to the knife. He owed her money, and she sure as hell had the hate.
Yeah, but the knife was shipped off weeks before the murder.
Yeah, there's that, of course.
Detectives.
Here's the transcript you asked for.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That the Sarah Dobson interview?
Yeah. You know what gets me, though, is that why she paid $1,500 for that knife.
That's how much they cost?
No, because I called 5 different sporting goods stores, including Dan's, to get comparative pricing, right? So the high end was $549, the low was $529. Dan, why ask Dan? Why? The manufacturer had an option for a custom handle that would favor a left-handed or a right-handed. That knife cost $1,500.
Boom.
What? What?
I want to tell you a little story. And when I'm done, one of you is not going home.
The time to call my lawyer.
No, there'll be time a little bit later. But like I said, just gonna tell you a little story.
Then get on with it.
Yeah, you know, I first want to say that, you know what? I know that John Davis was, he was no Boy Scout. But nobody deserved to be killed as savagely as he was. Now, first, Karen Jones, Miss Jones, I first want to apologize. Said a couple things that I shouldn't have, and I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
Karen, you were married to Michael Jones for 8 years before divorcing him. And reading the court papers, it was a pretty nasty divorce. You even had the gall to ask her for spousal support after cheating on her with an ex-high school girlfriend.
What a dick.
And I don't believe that someone who went through all that would savagely kill someone for cheating on them. But I think the thing that got you was that he got away with it. He got one over on you. Yeah. Oh, and like you said, if you wanted to kill someone, you wouldn't do it yourself. You'd hire somebody.
Right, so I can go now, yeah?
Now, Cassandra.
Bring it.
You, on the other hand, had all the reason. I mean, not only was John cheating on you, but he also owed you 10 grand. And I know you ain't the kind of woman that's gonna get played.
Damn straight.
Now, we know the knife that killed John was military grade, but we also know the only knife that we know about was shipped over to Afghanistan 3 weeks ago. So we're sure that that knife could not have been the murder weapon.
Finally. That's what I've been telling you all along.
But here's the thing.
What?
You didn't buy that knife for your son.
What are you talking about?
No, you may have sent it to him, but you bought that knife for John. Mm-hmm. There we go. All right. Thank you, Duke. Hey, hang out.
Look, go on my son's social media and you'll see pictures of that exact knife.
You knew John couldn't buy the knife himself with his previous record and the conditions of his parole. He couldn't buy anything. So he gave you $1,500 for a knife that usually costs $500. Why?
I guess because it's somebody else's money.
No. Because he wanted you to get a special made grip for someone left-handed. See, Duke just handed me this photo. This is a picture of John we got from his home. You can take a look closer. You can see the driver head. Notice anything?
Yeah. John was a lefty golfer.
John was left-handed. 'Cause every time we went to sushi, he would go into the booth first, so he wouldn't keep hitting me with his chopsticks. It's really cute.
Correct. John was left-handed. Now this is something that Duke just handed me from the Department of Defense that your son filled out when he joined the Army. Care to guess what it says?
That he was right-handed.
Bingo! Now, this is where it gets a little funky. You said, by your own statement, that you were leaving the store, stopped, decided to keep the knife. That's when you went back and bought the box. Yeah? You probably thought this guy owes me $10,000 and I'm just gonna hand him over a $1,500 knife? No. No. So that's, according to Sarah's testimony, when you probably came up with the idea to fill the box with dog shit and send it to John.
But you already know. I sent that knife to my son before John was ever killed.
That's right. You did do that, didn't you? Now, Sarah, you said you were at the movies during the time of John's murder, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
This is a security still from the night John was murdered. You can clearly see Sarah walking into the theater with a soda and a popcorn. And if you look right up here in the corner, you can see a little timestamp. 8:40. Now, you fast forward 2 hours later, and you can see the crowd walking out, and there's Sarah.
Okay, so we're seeing Sarah's alibi, so we can all go now, right?
Well, not quite. See the sweater Sarah's wearing? See that?
So I was wearing a sweater. I mean, it's cold in movie theaters. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, but you see, Sarah, the thing is that we found these fibers in John's blood, and it's from a very rare material nowadays called chenille.
My mom got that sweater as a child. I mean, she gave it to me. And just because there's material doesn't make me a murderer.
No truer words have been said, Sarah. But you know, it got me thinking. You know, in your interview, with Detective Brown, you were very specific about review of the movie you saw.
Kindergarten Cartel.
Terrible reviews.
Yes, they were horrible, weren't they, Cassandra? In fact, you quoted me from an LA blog reviewer who said, "Whoever came up with that idea should be banned from ever writing movies again." It's kind of harsh, huh? Yet here's Sarah's interview with Duke 3 weeks ago. Duke, what movie did you see? Sarah, Kindergarten Cartel. Duke, any good? Sarah, it was beyond bad. In fact, whoever came up with that idea should be banned from ever writing movies again. Huh. Now, either that's a megaball type coincidence or maybe you didn't see the movie at all.
What? You clearly see that I went to the movies, Sarah. But I didn't do it. I swear.
Coercing someone into getting an abortion? You thinking the two of you were gonna get married the whole time, only to find out that he was cheating on you?
Damn, Sarah, you did do it.
Our poor, innocent Sarah went to the movies that night. And when the lights went down, she snuck out of the back, went over to John's house, and killed him.
No.
Security said there was an unauthorized exit from the movie theater at 8:52, and then another one at 10:24. You taped the back door shut so that when it closed, it didn't lock.
No.
Then you drove over to John's.
No. That is not what happened.
The fibers they found at the crime scene match exactly to the sweater that you're wearing in this photo. And forensics even estimated that the fibers are at least 50 years old.
And you said that was the sweater that your mother wore as a child.
No. Listen to me. I want to speak. The truth is, I have no idea what happened that night. Okay? All I know is that I sat in my seat. Okay, and then I was woken up at the end credits. I know that sounds crazy, but that is the truth, okay? I didn't leave by way of the exit. I didn't tape the door, and I certainly didn't kill John. I loved him.
Sarah, look what you put us through.
Just wait a second. What about the weapon? You said that it was a very uncommon knife, okay? How would I get a hold of it? How would I kill him with that?
We found this two-sided tape on the ground in a spot of water. See, here's what Sarah did. You were there when John received the package Cassandra sent. Oh, John was so mad that he kicked you in the box out of his house. Took the box home, cleaned it out, filled it with water, put it into the freezer, and boom. Hour later, a perfect replica of a military-grade knife. Took the two-sided tape, you wrapped it around the handle so it wouldn't slip. Put it in a little cooler, and then when you left the movie theater, you drove over to John's, you lured him outside, and you killed him. Stand up. Stand up! Sarah Dobson, you're under arrest for the murder of John Davis. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney...
Scott, congratulations, excellent work. I never would have come up with that. The ice knife, brilliant.
Well, it wasn't just me, it was everybody.
Well, I can't tell you what a win this is for the department, and I hope that this means you'll be back permanently.
Well, if Duke handles the processing papers, I'll think about it.
I'm on it, baby.
I gotta go set up a press conference. You coming?
No. Spotlight's more your thing.
Great to have you back.
After a grueling investigation, I'm happy to announce an arrest in the connection of the killing of John Davis. And I want to thank the DA and her team for a job well done. Now I'm going to ask Diane to say a few words.
Well, thank you, Mayor. It's been a grind, but this department couldn't have done it without Detective Scott Keating and Duke Brown. And with that, are there any questions?
Excuse me. When you get a chance, can we have the check?
Of course.
Great.
And I'll take this whenever you're ready.
Thank you.
Hey.
Hey. Small world, yeah, I forgot you work around here.
Yeah. It's hard to break away during the week, but I like to get over her in the weekends if I can. So I heard Sarah's attorney and the prosecution made a plea deal.
Yeah, 12 years.
How do you feel about that?
It's not my job to feel. It's my job to get to the truth. But if you're asking as a civilian, I think she made the right choice. Minimum 25. If she lost at trial, that's too much to risk, so.
Yeah, I get that. Oh, please tell the DA apology accepted.
I will. You want anything? I haven't paid yet.
Oh, no, I'm gonna grab something to go. I've got a weekend meeting with an attorney who wants to advertise. Be ironic, huh?
Yeah, I'm sure you do great.
Mm. Hey, listen, I want to say, I really am sorry about what happened to your family.
Well, you know what? In a weird way, it's kind of good for me.
How so?
Well, I've been running for the past 2 years, and this case made me stop. Had to finish the grieving process, and if it took finding the killer of the guy who took my family, then, even better.
Mind if I run something by you?
Shoot.
Look, I know all the evidence points to Sarah. What if she's telling the truth?
Guilty people lie all the time. Believe me, she's guilty.
What if she's not? Look, Sarah arrives at the theater for an 8:45 movie. Now, she says she doesn't remember anything from the time she got there till the end credits.
Correct?
Okay. What if somebody drugged her?
Drugged her. So now we're bringing in drugs, huh?
People get distracted in movie theaters all the time. All it takes is waiting for the right moment.
Excuse me? Yeah. I'm having trouble taking off my backpack. Can you help me?
Yeah, of course. It would be so easy for someone to just lean over and put a little something in a drink.
Of course.
There you go.
Thank you.
Enjoy the movie.
Too.
2 to 3 minutes later, she's out like a light. A person then grabs some fibers from Sarah's sweater and heads over to the exit, making sure to put a little tape on the exit to get back in. That person is then picked up and the two drive to John's house. How'd it go?
Perfect. We've got 74 minutes. Let's roll.
After they get to John's house, one of them takes him outside to distract while the other gets ready. When the time is right, they strike. Remember me? Now that John is dead, they leave a few fibers from a rare sweater in a pool of blood on the ground, leaving the murder weapon to melt away, but making sure the tape was found. Ten minutes later, the movie ends.
That was a lousy movie.
Excuse me, lady. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
So, what do you think? Could that be possible? Or just one of my wacky theories? Hey.
How you doing, Eddie? What, no hello?
I just ran my theory by the detective about Sarah being innocent for John's murder. I think he's still taking it in.
I thought it was crazy when she told me to, Detective. Crazy possible.
So you just basically killed a man for nothing. And Sarah's gonna rot in jail for the next 12 years for a crime she didn't commit? Because he cheated? Because he owed you money? He was broke, so what?
Are you sure about that, Detective?
What the hell is going on?
I may have shared his last name, but John was never my real son. But you knew that, right, Detective? Or did you miss that too? When my husband died 2 years ago, I wasn't aware that he had set up a trust fund for his son for when he turned 50. $2 million. How unfortunate that he didn't make it.
Let me guess. You got the money.
John has been nothing but a loser his entire life. When Sarah called me crying and told me about the night they all found out about his cheating, I decided to reach out to these two. Get a feel, so to speak. It didn't take much. But look at the bright side, Detective. Sarah may be an innocent woman doing some hard time, but I made sure that her mother doesn't have to worry about that pesky foreclosure anymore.
Francine's extra 500,000 reasons for each of us wouldn't make it hard to decide.
Are you three confessing right now?
Come on, Detective. Like Francine would pay us $500,000 each to kill her stepson?
Hell, I would have done it for 10.
I just want to say thank you, Detective. The city is so much safer today because of you.
So much safer.
Absolutely.
I won't let you get away with this.
How long away? 2 years away? You got overconfident. I know how the Justice Department works. 47 wins and no losses. How many of those people were innocent too? Yeah. Well, when I found out that John killed your wife and daughter, it didn't take much for you to make it personal, did it? Huh? And in the process, you lost track of the truth. And Sarah lost everything. Chew on that for the next 12 years.
Brown,
They played me, Duke.
where have you been? I've called and texted you for the past 3 days.
Damn it, Duke. Damn it, the look on their faces.
Wait a minute, are you drunk?
Sarah Dobson didn't kill John Davis.
Where is this coming from?
You gotta get Diane to reopen the case.
That's not gonna happen, Scott.
The investigation is closed. She pled guilty.
End of story.
No, I have to
Let her know that I know that she's innocent.
All she'll see is the man who destroyed her life.
Scott.
Inmate Dobson, you have a visitor.
Wow. Never thought I'd see you again. What? Did you come here to gloat? I can't even believe that you had the nerve to show up here. You ruined my life. You ruined my life! Look at me. For the next 12 years, I want you to know that you put an innocent woman in prison. Now I know that you may not believe that, but that is my truth, and that is the only thing that matters to me. What? You got nothing to say? Just gonna sit there and stare.
Giving me love, giving me peace, keep that fight inside of me, 'cause I said so, 'cause I said so. Giving me choice, giving me grief, keep me close to my enemies, 'cause I said so, 'cause I said so. We fly into the hearts of lost, and we pray until the pain is gone. On my own, all my fears through the heaviest years. But did I lose my hope? This ain't no love song. We fly into the hearts of lost, and we pray until the